You may talk of Clare and Olin's ball or anything you choose, but it couldn't hold a snuff box to the spree at Kelligrew's. If you want your eyeball straightened, just come out next week with me, and you'll have to wear your glasses at the Kelligrew Soiree. There was birch rind, tar twine, cherry wine and turpentine, jowls and cavalanches, ginger beer and tea. Pig's feet, cat's meat, dumplings boiled in a sheet, dandelion and cracky's teeth at the Kelligrew Soiree. Oh, I borrowed Clooney's beaver as I squared me yards to sail, and a swallowtail from Hogan that was foxy on the tail. Billy Cudahy's old working pants and Patsy Nolan shoes, and an old white vest from Fogarty to sport at Kelligrew's. There was Dan, Millie, Joe, Lily, Tan, and Mrs. Tilly dancing like a little filly 'twould raise your heart to see. Jim Bryan, Din Ryan, Flipper Smith, and Caroline, I tell you boys, we had a time at the Kelligrew Soiree. Oh, when I arrived at Betsy Snooks that night at 8:30, the place was blocked with carriages stood waiting at the gate. With Clooney's funnel on my pate, the first words Betsy said, "Here comes the local preacher with the pulpit on his head." There was Bill Muse, Dan Hughes, Wilson Taft, and Teddy Roos, while Brian, he sat in the blues and looking hard at me. Jim Fling, Tom King, and Johnson, champion of the ring, and all the boxers I could bring at the Kelligrew Soiree. The Saratoga Lancers first Miss Betsy kindly said, "Sure I danced with Nancy Cronin and her granny on the head." And Hogan danced with Betsy, oh you should have seen his shoes, as he lashed old muskets from the rack that night at Kelligrew's. There was boiled guineas, cold guineas, bullocks' heads and pickaninnies, and everything to catch the pennies you'd break your sides to see. Boiled duff, cold duff, apple jam was in a cuff. I tell you boys, we had enough at the Kelligrew Soiree. Crooked Flavin struck the fiddler, and the hand I then took in. You should see George Clooney's beaver as it flattened to the rim. And Hogan's coat was like a vest, the tails were gone, you see. Oh, says I, the divil haul ye and your Kelligrew Soiree. There was boiled guineas, cold guineas, bullocks' heads and pickaninnies, and everything to catch the pennies you'd break your sides to see. Boiled duff, cold duff, apple jam was in a cup. I tell you boys, we had enough at the Kelligrew Soiree. Oh, Lukey's boat is painted green, aha, me boys. Oh, Lukey's boat is painted green.